What is up, everyone? It is Lovenji Gaming, and we are back, and this time it's with a tournament. This is Populous the Beginning, the Giving Tournament 2020, and we are going to start with the blue tribe. It is SpiderPig representing Keith's team, that is Team The Clean Sweeps, and his ally playing as the red tribe in the red position. It is going to be Phoenix, also of Team The Clean Sweeps, and they are hoping to take down two giants on the map of Nubrimnir Palace. Representing the team, the Tundras, playing as the Chumara tribe in the Chumara position, we have Bianca and her ally, notoriously ruthless on this map. It is Marcus. So we've got Tundras versus the Clean Sweeps. I'm sure you've seen the drafts. I'm sure you've seen the maps play out this way. We knew this matchup was coming, and now it's finally underway. As is always the case with CES, or Nubrimnir Palace, depending on how you want to refer to it. The start will be a little bit slow as players just harvest their wood and want to keep control of their trees, make sure they don't cut any down. So everyone's doing their praise. These gargoyle stone heads create this one-time land bridge that connects each shaman to the middle. This gargoyle contains land bridge, and every player gets a spy hut. Now, this is a tournament game, so it could entirely be up to the player's own volition to utilize the spy hut to nefarious ends. But typically for this map, we usually see it get dismantled, and that would get used for building huts quicker. As you can see, wood is quite a shortage on this map. Every player starts with a fire warrior hut as well, so that they don't have to worry about the 8 wood required to build one. However, the fire warrior hut tends to be in an exposed position, so you'll see players either move it, or it'll get targeted in the very first attacks of the game. So we've had our first pause. Everyone seems to have just been testing a couple of things, and it seems fine. But of course, this map can go any way. So we can see an earthquake being charged from Phoenix. Normally I'd expect the same from SpiderPig as well, although the teams may have prepared a strategy. Looks like SpiderPig is going up. He is going to start praying towards the land bridge gargoyle. No, he's changed his mind. He's seeing if the shamans are watching. Maybe listening to see if a selection sound is made. Lost Marcus's shaman. She might be hiding in the spy hut. Can't check because I'm on the wrong team to check. But Bianca's shaman is sat in the tower with the high ground advantage. Phoenix is patrolling slightly further back. So it seems bases are coming along nicely. Phoenix has got all his plans down already. He's building maybe a bit quick. He needs to be patient. He needs to remember it's CES. Not cut down any of his trees. Handle that wood cautiously. You see what I would call normal building from the other two. I think Phoenix is running the risk of overbuilding, but as long as he manages his wood, he might be okay. Got an EQ halfway complete for Phoenix. Imagine it'll look the same for the other players. These are all very decent players, so they all know this map. They all know it well. Some of them love it, some of them hate it, some of them despise it. But they all know it. You all heard that sound. This right here, my friends, is exactly what we were talking about. The kind of dirty and nefarious tactics you see on CES. It is a spy. Now, because wood is so important in this game, the spy can easily be used, and a quick tornado from SpiderPig is going to pick Marcus up. They're trying to get themselves in early, and it kills Marcus. He goes down to the tornado. Phoenix's EQ isn't quite ready, and Bianca's got a fire warrior in a tower, but this is CES. And as we do know, CES is notorious for fire warriors not shooting over the center of the map. Looks like they're not doing anything with that tornado, just applying a little bit of pressure. I haven't caught any other spies from anyone else yet. We've only heard the one from SpiderPig, who has now been disguised as a Bianca Brave. EQ comes down from Phoenix. This is the nature of the map. We're going to see how the RNG falls, and the RNG is awful. Does destroy the spy hut, so you've denied a little bit of wood here. You get both of these towers, but you're disconnected. That's not the way you want the cut to go on this map. You You want it to cut like this so that one of the players find themselves cut off and you can double the other player. But this is about ideal for the Tundras. If you're going to get earthquaked early, it may as well be this one, because at least they can't pressure you. However, they do have to be aware that this gargoyle does contain land bridge. They can't just let the team clean sweeps secure infinite amounts of land bridge, otherwise they'll just outgrow them. So there's still a time constraint, but not the worst one in the world. Looks like the bases are coming up. Let's have a look. Let's see if he's still got all of his trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he has. I think he's still got all his trees, you know. Oh, I thought we might have witnessed someone killing a tree there, but SpiderPig wasn't watching his shaman. A light from Marcus does get the kill. Denies the prey. So this is good for them, because they can actually sit back, and so long as they can reach the gargoyle, they can stop the prey completing. Is this the spy? No. I don't know where the spy's gone. He's run off. Oh, he's there. But it looks like the bases are now starting to be finished, and this is where upgrading becomes a priority. Bianca's got space for one more hut here. And one here. Yellow's base really is ugly. That has to be said. Green's base is building quite slowly. I don't know if he's mismanaged his trees or if he's feeling a bit threatened, but he is building slowly. Could also be because he's had to build this secondary guard tower. You can see all the players are now going to start churning out Fire Warriors. Because it's pretty much the only way you can stop Shamans attacking you once your Shaman goes down. And this map... Oh, we've got a connection from the Tundras. Bianca throws out Flan to connect themselves back to the middle island. Phoenix is going to secure the high ground and he gets a good blast onto Bianca, but she throws down the Ghost Army and it starts to push his Shaman around. Gotta be careful with Ghosts on this map. You can very quickly find yourself getting pushed into water, and Shamans can't swim. So you're going to hear a lot of Shaman selection sounds as the micromanagement comes into play. Shamans are doing the dance, so we can see a light being charged from Phoenix. SpiderPig might also have one. They might try to get both Shaman kills. There's one from SpiderPig. It doesn't find the target. Bianca manages to step away from the light. Tornado picks Bianca up. She gets a blast onto SpiderPig. It throws him into the water, and she survives the tornado. It's now a 1v2. Phoenix has to be careful. He's almost got his light ready. This is a good opportunity for the Tundras to take the middle ground and start to counter-push backwards. Phoenix misses his light, but Marcus doesn't find his light either, but this is buying him time. The Tundras are starting to push up the hill. Phoenix gets a very nice blast trip. He gets one kill onto Bianca. He needs to get the kill onto Marcus, but he doesn't. He goes down. Marcus is going to push forward now. Braves are already being sent by SpiderPig to interrupt the Shaman. Fire Warrior from Bianca is assisting the Shaman's push, trying to get them in, as are the Ghosts. The Ghosts even get a kill. Look at that. Now, the Fire Warriors are being run away. They're expecting an EQ from Marcus that may cut one direction or the other. No, it doesn't. Oh, it sounds like this. Oh, there's more than one spy. I saw one. I didn't see the other. How cheeky. So there's going to be a little bit of wood-burning shenanigans going on. That's a lot of... Okay, they're Ghosts. That's fine. So that's a lot of Braves you want to be sending. The EQ was held onto until the Shamans were returning, and then the EQ is formed, and this is the kind of EQ you want to see. Now, blue is forced to charge and flatten, while red has to defend against two Shamans. You can immediately see he's starting to charge just lights. He wants light after light after light. He needs to keep the Shamans out of his base, while SpiderPig tries to reconnect to him. Fortunately, Bianca died, so she has a bit of a walk, so it's only Marcus trying to push in at the moment. Oh, that is unfortunate, but hey, the Ghosts push Marcus into the water, but not before Phoenix goes down as well. However, Bianca is now up to the front line, and there is no Shaman to stop her getting in. Tower has even been emptied. You can hear the sounds of Braves being pushed forward. Bianca's going to get in. She's going to do some damage if she's not careful. There's a lot of annoying Braves. You need to spread them out, or they're all just going to die in a couple of blasts. Bianca's just dancing around the Fire Warrior, using their support. Yeah, Phoenix, you've just lost a lot of Braves doing that, and you haven't stopped Shaman. You've delayed her. You're alive. You've got time to get in. Bianca needs to throw her EQ down very soon, because Phoenix is going to be in lightning range soon. As you can see, it's coming. The Braves are keeping Bianca in the same space. There's the EQ. There's the light. That's what we said. She needed to throw it down quickly. And they get the Fire Warrior hut. This is huge. Ouch, says SpiderPig. Ouch is correct. They get the Fire Warrior hut. So Phoenix is feeling very exposed right now. SpiderPig needs to get over there with a flat as quickly as possible. They need to try and secure this middle ground so that that doesn't happen again. Fortunately, Phoenix has space to build another Fire Warrior hut. And he's managed his trees reasonably okay. It's not perfect. He's lost a lot of trees now. His hut's a mid-upgrade as well. Plenty of troops from... Oh, very nice. SpiderPig gets the light from the tower. He can actually defend his ally that way. And he gets the flatten, so things are reconnected. Phoenix does lose a tower. But now they can secure the high ground and try to take this back. Looks like Bianca's now got to hold the ground by herself for now. Marcus is now up. He is alive. He's making his way to the front lines. Things are looking good for the Team Tundras, though. They managed to get quite a crippling blow onto Red. Red's feeling exposed. He pushes forward and he actually loses the high ground as a result of it. He needs to climb back up here. He's charging Ghosts, he's charging Blasts, he's charging Lights. They're feeling very defensive for a team that wanted to make the aggressive play early on. A little bit unlucky. You know, when an EQ goes the way that theirs did, there's not much you could do about it, but... game is far from over. Bianca wow, SpiderPig walks forward into Bianca and she doesn't get a kill with a light. And in fact, SpiderPig even manages to kill Marcus with a blast. And he gets Bianca with the EQ lava as well. That's a phenomenal play by SpiderPig. Getting both Shamans and securing and pushing opportunity for Phoenix. Phoenix needs to play this patiently, but he needs to take opportunity of this. He needs to push forward. He needs to get some counter damage in to slow one of these players down. It's the infamous... Cess Fire Warriors not shooting over the horizon. Phoenix, you need to be careful, mate. If you don't think you can push, just turn around. At the moment, you're doing a whole lot of nothing. SpiderPig did a good job of trying to support Phoenix with those Fire Warriors. It was good. They got a good few troop kills. Fire Warrior numbers on both sides are dwindling, but they still have Fire Warriors. So, ideally... Oh, we've got a disguise going up. They've sensed an opportunity. They've sensed pressure. They might be able to sneak the spy in, and you can bet if the spy gets snuck in, he'll be burning trees. Lightning from Phoenix does not find the kill. Marcus retaliates with a lightning of his own, and he makes sure he doesn't make the same mistake, hitting Phoenix directly. Shaman goes down. Now it's SpiderPig left alone to contest the high ground with Marcus. Marcus throws out the light, but he doesn't find the target. Does SpiderPig answer with a light of his own? No, not quite yet. He just backs off. He tries to blast the Brave. Gets the kill. He's getting some Fire Warriors into towers. He's pushing forward with Fire Warriors. Nice try, says Bianca. That means she spotted the spy, and in fact she did. That was his corpse just there. It's okay, SpiderPig has another spy. We'll see if the second spy fares better than the first. Swarm is going to empty the tower. Phoenix is alive again, and he is going to make a beeline for this front line. He needs to get up here as quickly as possible before the Shamans push in and take the ground from SpiderPig. SpiderPig is already forced to back off a little bit. He's trying to bait the Shamans to come down the high ground, trying to bait them forward, thinking there's an opportunity to get an EQ off so that he can push back forward and get into a duel with them. Bianca throws down another swarm. She's just keeping him busy. Phoenix is rocking a full stack of lights almost. He's got 3.5 lights. He really wants to get Shaman kills. Oh, and Bianca finds a beautiful light on the SpiderPig. He goes slightly too far forward. It's now 1v2, and Phoenix has to be careful. His lights haven't been on point here, so he has to play patiently. It's all on him to stop the push of 2 Shamans. Don't get pushed too far back into your own base, because then your ally is exposed. You need to think carefully about securing this ground. That's light number 1 from the tower. It doesn't find a target. Phoenix, you need to take a deep breath before you fire those lights, mate. You're missing a lot of them. Ghost Army's coming out. There is one defensive swarm available for Phoenix if he needs it, but as you can see, they're just pushing troops forward. They're just securing more ground. Excellent play from the Tundras. This is Marcus and Bianca. They are just securing ground and slowly strangling out Team Clean Sweeps. It's not over yet. As you can see, Phoenix has rebuilt his Fire Warrior hut. His base is pretty complete. In fact, once this stops being damaged, he might even squeeze an extra hut there. We're just waiting for the bases to be upgraded, and eventually we're going to reach this point Cess always reaches this point where once the high mana kicks in, players will expand the backs of their bases, and I've just missed a Shaman duel in which it looks like just SpiderPig went down. Bianca and SpiderPig traded lights, and only SpiderPig died. That's unfortunate. So you can see, goes diving into the tower, but Marcus just wants to throw down the EQ. He wants to cut Phoenix off, and then they can double SpiderPig, who is dead, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You can see Phoenix immediately charging the flatten. He needs it. And he needs to get over there as quickly as possible. It's now down to SpiderPig to send the troops, push them forward, keep the Shamans out of the base. Braves, Fire Warriors, everything. You've got to send everything you can. Because if the Shamans get into your base on a map like this, the wood's so low and the build space is so limited that it can really hurt. So SpiderPig is alive. It's down to him to defend here. Oh, Bianca finds the most beautiful light. SpiderPig says, ... This could be the game. The Tundras are going to push in, and between the two of them, they've got to have plenty of Earthquakes. They're going to do plenty of damage. There's the first Earthquake. Are we going to get a second Earthquake out of Bianca? Looks like she wants to go further in for it. One Earthquake. No. Marcus moves back to try and get the kill on Phoenix, who is trying to push over to save her ally, but not quite managing it. SpiderPig is running his population. He's trying to keep everything alive. He's lost a... Oh no, that's the... No, you should have played it just a bit more patiently. Just a few more seconds would have kept your Shaman... Your Shaman would have been alive to deal with that. That's a lot of population he's just lost. And of course, all's fair in a tournament game. In terms of actual losses, he lost one large hut and one Fire Warrior hut, so in terms of buildings, he's not the worst off that he could be, but they're definitely on the back foot now. Phoenix is in a constant duel with Marcus, and he actually finds the kill. That's fine. Alleviating the pressure, going 1-for-1. That's acceptable in a situation like this. Just getting any opportunity to push the team back, and that's a nice flatten out of SpiderPig. Gives himself plenty of buildable land, which he's immediately covering in a Fire Warrior tower. Hut. Needs to get that troop capability back up. This is only shot at stopping Shamans pushing in, like you saw there. Full stack of swarms, full stack of ghosts from Phoenix. Only one light and only one EQ. He's wasting mana. He needs to be doing something with that mana. He's immediately going back for lights again. He knows they're on the defensive, and so long as he hits lights, they can hold out. And as we can see, plenty of aggressive plays being made by the Tundras. They're pushing Fire Warriors forward. They're killing these Braves. They're denying any hope of building any towers. And Bianca's moving forward. She's throwing down the swarms to try and distract the troops and help her own troops push in. SpiderPig is getting bullied by Fire Warriors right now. That's a desperation tornado if I've ever seen one. And he even destroys one of his own trees doing it. And he still dies to the Fire Warriors. All of that and he still goes down to the Fire Warriors. WTF, yeah. Inclined to agree. And Marcus gets the kill onto Phoenix. This could be the game. Bianca's going to push in one more time. Marcus is going to push in as well. This looks like it's going to be the end of the game. Let's see what damage the Yellow Shaman gets done. Got to be watching both fronts here. It's definitely looking like it's going to be GG here. Tundras are going to take the first game of the tournament. Well, that's one EQ from Bianca, one EQ from Marcus. Marcus actually gets a kill onto Phoenix at the same time as Phoenix kills him. But that's some really nasty earthquakes. Game's still not over, but I think it is at the same time. Oh, no, that second earthquake from Bianca will seal the deal. Blue's going to be on next to no huts. That could have been worse. Could have been worse. He gets the flat, though. That's a good flat. Maybe not, because you can't build here. He needs to find opportunities to connect himself. But I do think this is going to be game for the Tundras. Yeah, they've got their expanding going on. Well, Bianca hasn't. Bianca's been lazy about her expanding, but Marcus has been expanding. There's another flat. He is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. SpiderPig struggling for land to build on. And we're not even going to reach that point of cess that everyone hates, which is when the firestorms start getting cast. Looks like we might be over before the firestorm spam begins. It's a blessing and a curse, trust me. I'm 19 and 20 minutes into this cess game. And it's definitely applied a whole lot of pressure. Phoenix throws down the ghosts to try and buy some time. He's trying to get his fire warriors to push forward to clear out some of these troops. The swarms go down as well. His full stack of swarms send troops running around here, there, and everywhere. He tries to support his fire warriors with ghosts, but he doesn't have that many fire warriors. Light comes out from Marcus, and it looks like SpiderPig is going for a... SpiderPig makes the executive decision to try and cut them off so they can buy themselves time, but that's not the cut they're looking for. That's actually going to give the Tundras the advantage that they need to finish this game, because now someone needs to charge a flatten and reconnect it all again. Lightning from Marcus on to Phoenix, and it's a perfect lightning. He gets the kill. Now he only has to worry about SpiderPig. Swarm says the Fire Warrior's running. He's got to clear them up with a blast, which he does. He gets one of them. Yeah, there's a Fire Warrior in that tower, Marcus. You've got to back up. Deal with that. He's hoping his swarms do it for him, but it doesn't look like it's going to at first. More swarms, Fire Warriors, troops pushing up. This is a really good attack from the Tundras. SpiderPig's feeling the pressure. He gets the kill onto Marcus, but not before Bianca gets him. Well, no, Marcus got him. Bianca just gets to walk into his base and cast a bunch of spells again. All the Fire Warriors in the hut almost got her. What a bad game. Typical Seth, says SpiderPig. I told you, not everyone likes this map. Another EQ from Bianca. SpiderPig is just getting picked apart now. Constant doubling. Oh. Bianca's trying to spell walk across, but I don't think she can. Phoenix tried to fix the problem and only made it worse. You should never cast flatten onto damaged ground, because this is what happens if you cast flatten onto damaged ground. It will, what's the word I'm looking for, guys? It will sink. But Bianca is trapped. She is trapped on this island, but I don't think she'll have much of a problem with that. She'll be able to charge a flatten. She's got the mana to do so. She's just going to burn the tree as well for good measure. Look at that. Oh, yeah, Marcus is going to save her with the use of a land bridge. They've cut off, so he can take all the time in the world to pray to that totem, secure himself a land bridge, and then reconnect to anyone at all. Be interesting to see if Team Clean Sweep has any plans on how they come back into this. Phoenix has almost a full base. He's missing a couple of huts, but he has a pretty decently sized base given the circumstances. But SpiderPig's base has been absolutely destroyed. Look at this. Sad. And there you go, Bianca goes down to a light by Phoenix, but not before Marcus gets a light of his own. He's going to flatten across, and now he knows that Phoenix is dead. Is he going to flatten across? No, he's changing his mind. He sees the Fire Warriors coming to try and push him away. So he wants to swarm the Fire Warriors first. Everything's connected back up again. It looks like Marcus is going to throw down the first Firestorm of the game. This is the bit of cess that everyone loves. These narrow paths, and you can just use Firestorm. Weird lights being traded, but oh, Marcus is dizzy, but he's still alive. EQ1 out of Marcus. And he sinks himself, pulls the Lovenji special and goes right into the water with his own earthquake. Nice couple of flats from Phoenix. You should stop charging flats now, mate. You only need to hold on to one emergency flat. He's going for the full shebang. He's going to expand himself, I suppose. Good flat. Does he get the other one? Flats in cess are very particular. And nobody likes doing it. But it looks like Phoenix has managed to pull it off. He's got space for all these extra huts. He'll get another one there as well. So he's increasing the size of his base somehow, but he's got to help his ally out. troops, says SpiderPig. There are plenty of troops. Marcus is pushing forward, securing more and more ground with fire warriors. And what was that? Shamans of this caliber should not just be dying to a flat group of fire warriors. And what a kill! SpiderPig's the one that warned about the troops, and then he's the one that died to the troops. Fantastic. I want to see more swarms out of SpiderPig. He's just not using any swarms at all. That was the worst light I've ever seen. I don't even know what that was used on. I don't even see where that got cast, but it wasn't on anywhere near Bianca. And it looks like they're gonna double out Phoenix from the game again. No, they're splitting up. They're splitting up. So Bianca's doing what she can to distract SpiderPig, but SpiderPig's not actually connected right now. He has to spell walk, which is a dangerous foray with a shaman nearby. Lakai from Marcus. He's thrown out another EQ. He gets the Fire Warrior hut again. What is that? Phoenix is finding himself devoid of Fire Warrior huts all game. Oh, nice light from Phoenix. Gets the kill onto Bianca. SpiderPig dies to troops 2 times in a row now. He is dying to just troops. And this could be GG. Lakai comes out from Marcus onto SpiderPig. He's trying to cut SpiderPig off from the base. And that's going to do it. SpiderPig's going to have to charge a flatten. What a shot from Marcus, securing the kill onto Phoenix. Doesn't even need to hit the Shaman directly, just more than enough to push the Shaman into the water and secure the kill. No land bridge in this, so there's no way the Shaman's going to save herself with a land bridge. Could be with a flatten, but that's far too expensive. Most people don't have. Lakai. Oh, another nice earthquake. It's over for Team Clean Sweeps. I don't like to call games before they're over, but I think this is over. The players are saying GG. I think they know it as well now at this point. GG, says Marcus. Look at this horde. And there you go. Oh, he survives. And that's 3 deaths in a row to troops for SpiderPig. Phoenix isn't even playing anymore. He's got his Shaman AFK on the core, charging lights. They've given up. Another EQ from Marcus. I can still commentate this game, but this game is over. As far as we're concerned, there's a firestorm from Bianca. The Tundras have absolutely dominated this game of Nubrimnir Palace. You can blame the map, but I think there was a lot more to it than just the map. I think there was some really poor decisions made and some really lucky earthquakes from the Tundras. And I just think once Team Clean Sweep got put on the back foot, they never really had a chance to recover. And yet, we're just watching the bases get cleaned up now. So it looks like... was hoping to not get picked at CES for a tourney. Yeah, everyone feels that way. Except Marcus. Marcus wanted this map. And you can see why. We'll take a look at the Tundra's bases. Bianca's been super lazy about expanding, but hey, she doesn't need to. They've won. I'll take her base over Red's base any day. Looking at this. Players are going to complain about the state of CES. I don't think it's quite that. Marcus has run his population in. He just wants to secure this game as quickly as possible. There goes Red. And Red immediately leaves the game, as does Blue. That is the end of the game. The Tundras take game 1. That is Nubrimnir Palace goes over to the Tundras 1-0.